Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Jay, here to talk a little about this Diddy and Casey alleged rape, alleged sexual assault case. Well, according to what's been put out there, Casey, whose real name is Cassandra Ventura, has accused P. Diddy of sexual abuse, sexual assault, and just basically revealing that Diddy is basically a scumbag, and she sued him for this. Now, a lot of things have come out about this now. A lot of people, such as Kamora Lee Simmons, a lot of other people, such as um, people that were friends of them in the past, have come out and made remarks about this, saying that yes, this is true that about Diddy's abusive behavior, and some have even suggested, like Kamora Lee Simmons did, that he reaps what he sows because he was involved in the 2018 murder, death of his ex-wife Kim Porter. So what's going on? Yeah, I was concerned about the title. I don't want to put the R word in that title, but that's what this is talking about. Let's just say sexual assault, guys. What Diddy is accused of is horrendous. And if true, I can no longer support Diddy's. Okay, I will. But anyway, what's your opinion? You yourself, your opinion on this case? You think that if true, I mean, hey, yeah, he hasn't been taken to court about it yet. He hasn't been proven in a court of law about it yet. So I'm not of the opinion that just because somebody says that they've been sexually uh, assaulted, it is true. That's why I say alleged. You know, she takes him to court, then she can prove that it's true. Okay, Lisa's saying it is true. Okay, it is true. Then does that mean that Diddy is canceled? Does that mean that Diddy's music can no longer be played? Uh, by his fans. Diddy has okay, Lisa saying that, but at least don't forget somebody else settled out of court, and they weren't accused. I mean, when they were accused of sexual assault, and it turned out not to be true, and that person is Michael Jackson, and we defend him to this day. Michael Jackson, we defend him to this day. Um, that it wasn't true in the 1993 case, and his detractors said the same thing that you're saying right now about Diddy. So until it's proven in a court of law, then it's still alleged. But I mean, say if it is true, say if it hypothetically is true, do you still listen to Diddy's music, or is Diddy's music erased from you because of this heinous crime? Me, in my personal opinion, I feel like Diddy was always a scumbag, and there was always some scumbag maneuvers behind him, but I never knew he was capable of such a thing like this. I knew he was a control freak. I knew he made the kids walk to Junior's to get him a cheesecake and making the band, and he's kind of an asshole, and he's kind of funny with his money. But I never knew that he was a sexual abuser and all this stuff. But the people that knew him closely, like Kamora Lee Simmons and others, they came on comments and they said to them it's no surprise. Right. Nobody really liked him in the first place. There is a guy on YouTube here, Gene Deal, and he talks about what it was like with on Bad Boy in the early days when Biggie was still alive, when the Locks was still there, when Mace was still there. You know, the early days, Craig Mack, the early days of Bad Boy. And he said that Biggie didn't even trust P. Diddy. That Biggie kind of, had one eye open when it came to Diddy because he didn't even trust him. So if his own mans that he put on didn't even trust him, why should anybody else, right? And look at the people that he screwed over. Shine took the rap for him. Uh, he screwed over the Locks financially. He screwed over Mace financially. You know what I mean? He kind of propped up Biggie's death to make him an even bigger star in the music business than he already was. He's a shady businessman. But as far as this goes overboard, man. This goes overboard. The one that could confirm this is Jaguar Wright. She could confirm this. Lisa says people will still listen to his music, but they will change how they look at him. But I don't think he was ever looked at as a really decent guy anyway. I think he was kind of looked at as a scumbag to begin with. You know what I mean? A shady business partner to begin with because people were always leaving Bad Boy. You know what I mean? People always have bad experiences with Bad Boy. You know what I mean? It's not, he wasn't like somebody like, that holds the artist down and takes care of the artist like Lil Wayne. Like you ask Lil Wayne's artists, Drake and Nicki Minaj, right? Those two. Uh, yeah, this makes it even worse. Of course, sexual assault. There's no excuse for that, guys. When a guy does that and he forces himself on a woman, that he belongs in jail. You know what I mean? I don't care how much of a legend he is in hip hop and how much of a legend he is in the music business, what his contributions were. He belongs in fucking jail. You know what I mean? We made lightly of the Tory Lane's Megan Thee Stallion shit, but this is even worse, man. This is violating a woman's sanctity. You know. Here are some of the comments uh, uh, by certain people. One girl says, "Been trying to tell y'all for years. Prayers up for this queen." Was one of the girls that Diddy used to work with, um, in his girl group back when he was doing that. Kamora Lee Simmons says, "As you sow, so shall you reap." And document states Kid Cudi backs Casey's claim of Diddy being jealous of them dating in 2012, alleging he was going to blow up Kid Cudi's car. Wow. So Kid Cudi was going out with Casey after she and Diddy broke up, and Diddy got so jealous he was going to bomb the car of Kid Cudi. Wow. So my question to you guys is: we know about this whole Keefy Deep and Tupac thing. Diddy was behind this shit. You know what I mean? Diddy was the mastermind behind it. Because if he's gonna get a bomb and try to blow up Kid Cudi's car, and actually do blow up Kid Cudi's car, then he has a violent streak to him, and he will stop at nothing to achieve his objectives. You know what I'm saying? Thankfully, Kid Cudi and Casey weren't in the car. But my point is, Diddy is a gangster. You know, Diddy is a mastermind, an evil mastermind, a gangster evil mastermind. So who's to say he wasn't behind Tupac's murder? You know what I mean? Orchestrating the whole thing from the back with the help of Keefe D. You know, now that this is coming out, this is something that needs to be re-examined. You know, all of Diddy's skeletons are coming out of his closet. He's not just some he's not just some goody two shoes rapper producer punk like we always used to think he is. He's actually a really sinister person. You know what I mean? For him to do that, what he did uh to Kid Cudi, that's disgusting. You know what I mean? So what? She's going out with somebody different. Move on. I mean, he didn't try to do that to Ben Affleck, you know, or Mark Anthony. You know, after they started going out with J Lo. So I don't know. But this story is crazy, and this there's now, and I don't want to hear stories that Diddy was gonna try to buy BT because that that was one of the things that he was gonna try to buy BT along with Tyler Perry. With Tyler Perry handles the movie part and Diddy handles the music part. That's what y'all will come with, just like you came with the excuse that Bill Cosby was was trying to buy NBC, and that's why they got him on the sexual assault charges back in 2018. Bullshit, guys. You know, that's not the reason. For real, yeah. This is correct. We said we. She said we don't know what he did with J Lo. He might have been abusive to her too. Well, she left for a reason. She got in a relationship with Chris Judd, and she started abusing him. Her people, you know. So, I mean, and then a narcissist like Diddy will be abusive to women and then start to feel bad that he's no longer with them, like when he wrote "I Need a Girl." You know? But what we're now seeing is the fall of a legend, the fall of a musical legend. This man